Hello, welcome back to episode 3, part 2.
Yes, and today we're going to be talking about
Aliens.
specifically, not just, we can talk about on a broader, more broadly speaking, about, like what they look like.
Yeah, are they even real? Are they even real?
I mean, obviously.
Well, I think so as well, but I'm sure there's members of the community out there who don't believe aliens exist at all.
Yeah.
I remember it was a common sentiment when I was growing up. The question was, do you believe aliens are real? And I'd be like, yeah. And a lot of people would be like, oh my God, she thinks aliens are real. So I think there's probably a proportion of the population that doesn't even think they're real.
Yeah, look, I think that if we exist and animals exist,
Yes.
and we all have, and apparently a sixth sense, why can't there be aliens?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
why can't there be more life on other planets?
if there is planet Earth, and then the planetary system, and I mean there has to be life on other planets.
Exactly.
There has to be.
Even if there isn't life on another planet in our solar system, there might be life on planets in other solar systems.
Exactly. And then you think, like, what if we call them aliens, but they're humans on other planets?
Yes. And to them, we're aliens.
And what if our doppelgangers are on that planet?
That's true. What if they know we exist, but we don't know they exist?
Yeah. And what if they call us aliens, like you said before?
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It's fascinating. I mean, I've heard theories that perhaps we are a experiment of aliens.
Oh, wow.
And so potentially they are all watching us from their planet.
Big Brother.
Like Big Brother, just laughing at us, watching us destroy our world, destroy our ecosystem, destroy one another, and think to themselves, glad we didn't migrate over there.
Wow, I wonder what their hypothesis was.
Yeah, what kind of experiment they're performing.
But then also it would have been going on for millions of years.
Or has it?
Oh. Well, that brings in a whole lot of other themes.
Exactly.
But yeah, do you think, Lily,
Mm-hmm.
that there could be aliens walking amongst us?
I mean, I have heard theories that support that statement.
Same.
And I wonder, A, what the purpose is. B, do they know they're aliens and they're trying to pretend they're human? Or do they, could we potentially be aliens and we're none the wiser? As in, am I an alien but I don't know? Or are you an alien?
So I guess we have to define what is an alien.
Mm-hmm.
Because what we just said before was that we could be aliens to the aliens.
Well, we could be, that's true. Okay. So what defines an alien in this setting?
Well, okay, something that doesn't originate from planet Earth.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's theories out there that none of us originate from planet Earth, but yes.
That's what, yeah, so, okay, so if there are, because then I've seen some videos on, like, TikTok and Instagram, and then sort of like, oh, look, there's an alien, and it's like just someone standing, like a bodyguard or someone standing there, and they just have big eyes, or they're very stoic. Like, what do you think a an alien in human form would look like.
To be honest, I feel like it's interesting that you formed the sentence the way you did, because as humans, when we're born day one, we actually look like aliens.
Very true.
So how do I think aliens would look like in
A potato.
human form? I would say they'd look like humans.
Wow, mind blown.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so if an alien, okay, so you don't think that they would look like, I mean, cartoons aren't real, but
Aren't they?
with
Mind blown.
aliens are always drawn with having big eyes and
Greeny skin.
green skin.
Yeah.
I think that they would have extra talents.
Yes. Yes.
And like a sixth or seventh sense of things. And like you said before, like, would they know that they are aliens, or like, it's just so interesting.
Potentially all these people who we term as geniuses or child prodigies, are they direct descendants of aliens?
Yeah, that's true. Because but then you get some children who obviously they haven't lived this long life and they have these extra senses about things, or they're able to just determine, like, they make their mind up about something. Okay, what am I trying to say?
I think I understand what you're trying to say.
So yeah, what I'm trying to say is kids, that they just have a feeling of knowing something that they would have no way of knowing. We would have no way of knowing as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's lots of obviously theories out there, and potentially there are very intelligent people out there in organisations that have the answer to this, but we are kept from the truth.
Yep.
There is a doctor called Dr. Tara Swart, who is a author and a neurologist. I think she started off being a psychiatrist. She's recently written a book called, I think it's Signs or the Signs, and she says it is a common misconception that humans have 5 senses. We actually have 34 distinct senses. So there's 34. They've done lots of research. A lot of them happen without our knowledge, so they happen unconsciously. And then there's a lot that occur that we are aware of consciously.
5.
5, yes. So this whole thing about people saying, oh, this person's got a 6th sense. We've all got 34.
Yeah.
And some of these senses would be like intuition, or what you said earlier about some children just having this knowing. We all have it, but we've been trained out of it. As we've grown up in the society that dampens anything that's not intellectual, and fact-based and evidence-based.
Yeah.
So we kind of like get trained out of using those senses, and
We're just allowed 5.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, and then if you do have more, everyone sees it as some hippie alternative.
Yeah.
And people get judged for it.
Yes, like it's an abnormality, which actually isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish we would accept all this. I think it would help a lot of people and society if we did. So yeah, that's really interesting. And if anyone listening has any experiences or anything they want to say about the senses, or if they've heard also of other studies where we have more than 5 senses, please let us know.
Yeah. Or if you have met anyone in real life and your
Yeah.
gut's telling you,
Yeah, gut feel. That's
Yeah.
another one.
exactly, and your gut's telling you this person is not a human being, they're actually an alien
Yeah.
to us, please let us know. That would be really interesting to hear those first-hand stories from you guys.
Definitely. And whether you thought this when you were a kid or as an adult, and how that would, you know, the difference, that how you differentiate between them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything else you'd like to add regarding?
I mean, only that going back to one of our earlier episodes about physics, the quantum field, and
yep.
how
I know it well.
You do? Okay. Well, apparently, in the quantum field, there is no time or space.
I don't actually know.
Okay. Or is it that there's no time, but there's lots of space?
Yeah, that's. I mean, my gut feels telling me that that's true.
Okay. Well, anyone out there, any quantum physicists who are listening, please let us know if there is no time and space, or there is no time but there is space. Please let us know. So I'm thinking, what if aliens are actually more evolved humans, more evolved versions of ourselves that are on a more evolved planet Earth?
Whoa.
And at the moment, we are on planet Earth because maybe we're a more evolved version of, say, for example, Uranus versions of ourselves.
Sorry.
What if?
Or the opposite. What if we're more evolved aliens?
Oh, yeah, Uranus.
So, hold on. So what does that have to do with time and space?
Well, we're coexisting at the same time. So what if, going back to your earlier comment about doppelgangers, what if they are the more evolved versions of us, but they're on, say, another planet called Zyrtec. Yeah, which is like a Earth that
antihistamine.
is with antihistamine and a lot more evolved, like high tech, peaceful. Humanity, like, actually is united.
And we're just the experiment to actually work out, how do different colonies or countries cohabit, together and in a peaceful way. I mean, do aliens have allergies?
Do they? Well, I mean...
And medicine?
My gut tells me they're superhumans. I would say no, they don't need it because they've got it all figured out. There is no nasal passage that's going to be inflamed by a foreign object.
Interesting. Very interesting theory. I mean, do you think that they go about their skincare in the same way?
I would say their skin is just more evolved and they're able to block the harmful UV rays from the sun without needing slip, stop, slap.
Yeah, I mean, that's very important.
What about
for
you?
us?
Yeah.
So you think, would they... Okay, so things like skin cancer would be, they would put in so much research and they would already be established, like...
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The genetics would know how to combat that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Do you think they have to pluck their eyebrows?
Do we have to as well? That's another question. Do we have to pluck our eyebrows?
Do you think they have the feeling of, oh, I need to pluck my eyebrows today?
I guess it depends on their beauty standards, you know,
Yeah.
what defines beauty for them.
Yeah.
Um,
And if they have, I mean, do they have different cultures, or are they all just the same? Like,
mm,
does that mean you're more evolved?
mm.
Mm.
Yes, lots to think about here. I wonder
Yeah.
if anyone out there listening has any thoughts about this topic.
Yeah. Maybe we could delve into it in part 4. I mean, episode 4.
Yeah,
We could talk about it
yes.
more.
Yeah, for sure.
If you have any other ideas of what we can talk about in our next episode, please let us know.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yes. I'm completely like
Thinking.
thinking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be walking around, living my life from now on, wondering if the people I'm interacting with are actually aliens or not.
Yeah. Very cool. You've been listening to the Hilaire podcast with your hosts Lily and Izzy. Thank you very much. See you
Thank
next
you.
time.
Bye.
Bye.